Welcome back. In case you missed our last episode, we made it to the northernmost point of mainland Australia, and now we begin our trip back home. Joss cooked up a gourmet breakfast to soak up the million beers we sank the night before. Then we packed up and hit the road. We stopped by Runga Point and got a feed of oysters for Smoko, and collected a few for dinner that night. We had planned to stay another night north of the Jardine, but it was windy as shit. So we made a run south back to the old Telly track and camped by Sailor Creek, where we cooked up our oysters Kilpatrick style. Fuck yeah. The next day, we got to Weipa and hit the rocks for some more hunting and gathering. Joss found a handful of cockle shells, and I managed to wrangle a couple of good mud crabs while she was making lunch. We stayed at the caravan park right on the beach and got to watch this shit hot Gulf sunset, followed by a cook-up of the day's catch. The crabs were chockers, and the cockles were like little garlic butter fucking awesomeness. The next day, we headed out to Pennefather River. Not far after you cross this long-as-fuck bridge, you lose phone reception, and the turnoff isn't very well marked. We double-checked the map while we waited for these big fuckers to go past. It's about 70 kilometers from Weipa to the Penny, with the last 7 taking the longest.
How you going?
That's right. How you doing?
I'm good.
There is another track you can take rather than driving the dunes, but some people we talked to at the van park recommended this way unless you're happy to scratch shit out of your car. The drive was well worth it, though. This was one of the best camps we've stayed at. Another thing we were told is if you don't see crocs at Penny, you're not looking. No shit. Don't know what the fuck sort of crab this is? The water was teeming with bait fish that were getting smashed by queenfish and trevally. We weren't fishing for long when I picked up the little golden trevally, which I released, hoping something better would come along. Plus, we caught some good whiting while catching bait, so lunch was already sorted. The missus was on dinner duties tonight and got these slow-cooked lamb shanks falling off the bone in the camp oven. And we were treated to another awesome sunset. The wind had dropped off a bit by the next morning, so I put the drone up a bit higher to have a better look around. The system is huge, and there are reefs just off the beach to fish off too. The fishing was pretty quiet for us, though. I got this small queen fish that we also released. Then we got back on the road with no fucking idea where we were going to get to that day. We got as far as Cohen, where we decided to stay again. This is an awesome free camp. Then we got away early the next day to continue east towards Cooktown. We took the track through Old Laura, which was pretty cool, and stopped by Isabella Falls for some lunch. After a quick stop at Cooktown for supplies, we kept moving to the Lion's Den to stay the night. We stopped in at Keating's Lagoon for a look, but it started pissing rain, so we bailed. Fingers crossed it. Won't be long before the Lion's Den is up and running again, after major flooding in the region in December 2023. Cheers for watching. Join us next time as we check out the Crater Lakes in the Atherton Tableland.